What's up, guys? It's your girl, Emily Curl, hanging out at iHeart today, and we're joined by Jessi Alexander. How are you?
Great, really great.
We're so happy to have you here.
So fun to be here.
We have a ton to talk about today.
Yes.
We've got some new music coming out.
Yes.
But I'm also really excited to hear about your background.
Okay.
So before we even start, before we dive in, take me back to the beginning. Where did you get your first start in the music industry?
Sure. I moved, actually, I'm from West Tennessee, so close to Nashville, like in between Memphis and Nashville. So I didn't have a long, drive there like most people. But
I'm from Georgia. My sister lives in Nashville, so I love country
You
music.
do?
I love Nashville.
Good.
Yeah.
So I got there and I went to college because at the time they didn't have like songwriting majors. So I was actually a social work major and I went for 4 years. In the meantime, while I'm in college, I have bands. I'm in a million rock band, bluegrass band, country bands, and I'm writing songs. So by the time I got to the end of my 4th year at college, it was like, you're not getting anywhere with social work. It was time for me to move on. So I actually had a professor tell me to quit, which is another story. But I did, and it was exactly what I needed. I just had to take that leap. And as soon as I got to Nashville, I got my first backup singing gig. So I've kind of done it all.
Okay, so you've seen all the worlds.
I really have, yeah. I went right on the road, so I saw a tour bus immediately and toured with this guy. In the meantime, started to write songs. And his publisher actually signed me, which is the same publisher I'm still at, Warner Chappell. So
cool.
I started writing songs, and then when people heard my songs, my singing, they're like, you should have a record deal. So I went through the years of that, and it just wasn't really right for me. I loved making music, I really loved performing, but the life of an artist was not as fulfilling for me because I love to be creative and different every single day.
Interesting.
And I also I don't love the spotlight as much, the way an artist needs to love it, I love being behind the story, behind the song,
being in it all,
creative,
being there,
and I love helping artists figure out what they want to say and do. So I quit that and decided just to be a songwriter, and that's when Miley Cyrus' The Climb happened.
We were just singing that song in here.
Oh, I love it.
The Climb is, I feel like it's such an iconic song. And how cool that you were behind that song.
Right.
What is that? How does that feel now looking back? Did you have any idea when you wrote it?
No, because, I'm not telling you the 10 years of hard knocks and, trials and tribulations and lots of heartbreaks along the way. So it took me feeling that, almost quitting actually, a couple times, to then be frustrated, pissed off enough to write lyrics that say, those words came from being frustrated.
So The Climb was written about maybe your career?
Absolutely. I can almost see it. That dream I'm dreaming, there's a voice inside saying you'll never reach it. Like that was all self kind of help therapy.
Wow.
With me and my co-writer John Mabe. And
that's such because I'd always seen it. I don't know. I guess when Miley had sang it, I'd pictured it a different way. But so cool to hear the story behind it of what that was actually written for.
That's what's so neat about songwriting and I try really hard as a writer to let people kind of guess, make their own story. I've had people use that song in chemo treatment or the last mile of a marathon, or you know what I mean. Everyone has their story behind that song, but it was, to answer your question, it was literally a dream come true. 10 years of struggle, and then it just, not only did it happened on such
a
grand 5 formats, 15 weeks at #1. Way beyond.
Everyone knows that song. Everyone knows The Climb.
So it was cool. It was really, really cool.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
And so I want to talk about your songwriting for a minute, because you've written for Miley Cyrus, Blake Shelton, Miranda Lambert, Celine Dion.
Yeah.
That's wild. And I'm curious for you, what does your process look like when it comes, when you write a song? Are you writing it for someone in mind? And how does that look?
I want to. In my mind, I'm like, man, Brian would kill this, or, this is for Kenny. And we do know and I'm friends with most of these artists, so I kind of know what they're looking for, what they're needing. But I'll be honest, the best ones for me are ones that I just wrote, I felt and I wrote. And I'm smart enough now and crafted enough to kind of know we can't say this or it'll eliminate so many people. Or if we do this, especially Blake Shelton, I've had most songs of mine have been recorded by Blake. We've have a long relationship now, and I kind of know halfway through the song, I'll be like, if we do this, Blake will love it.
So when it comes to creating your own music, is there an additional pressure or some sort of, how does that process look compared to when you're writing other songs, like for Blake or for someone else in mind, maybe?
The complete opposite. That's why I have a big old giddy smile on my face, because there's no pressure. There's nothing. There's nobody saying, you can't say that, or, that's taboo, or it's like, who's telling me I can't say that? I can cuss. I can write from a man's point of view, a girl's point of view, a mother, a daughter. Like, there's cheating song on this record. There's drinking songs. It's all of it. And so I really wanted to tip my hat to kind of some of the legendary women like Loretta Lynn and Tammy Wynette and Leanne Womack. And there's been so many great singers that just wrote about their life and what they saw.
Right.
And that was kind of my muse.
So let's talk about Decatur County Red.
Yes,
Decatur
ma'am.
County Red. What can we expect from this album? Are we getting a little bit of that rawness mixed with some fun songs? Talk me through it.
It's raw. It's very raw. So like I said, I had nobody to tell me I couldn't do anything.
So you were just like pen to paper, anything flows, let's get it.
And I co-write every day with different songwriters in Nashville.
So you do this every single day?
Every day, yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's
so
awesome.
this record, it's really written, a lot of it is me writing, and then my husband's a songwriter. So it really was awesome to have him, because I would kind of like work as long as I could on a song and then finally be like, okay, help me finish it, And so he collaborated a lot with me. So it starts, the reason it's called Decatur County Red, that's where I'm from in West Tennessee. So this is a tip of the hat to where I come from conceptually. And with that comes all my influences. So you kind of go through like I said, the Loretta Lynn with songs like Mama Drank, which is like kind of this raw working mom blues song, but then it goes into like a cheating song and a drinking song, and then me and Randy Houser do a fun song called Country Music Made Me Do It. It's like all these things that you do because country music made you do it.
I already know that's going to be my anthem. I'm ready to
exactly.
do that.
And then Tim McGraw cut and named his last record, or 2 records ago, Damn Country Music. That was the title of his record song that I wrote, so I did my version of it. And it's kind of a love-hate letter to Nashville, so check that out. And then it ends with the way that Dierks Bentley ended his last record, which is a song of mine called How I'm Going Out. So country fans that know those songs, will probably like to hear the songwriter version. But conceptually, it's just, I feel like it's a raw, grown-up, beer-drinking, West Tennessee.
That's my kind of country music.
Yeah.
I love that.
You would definitely want to drink when you listen to this record.
Oh, good. Okay, I need to get some beers then before I do it.
Whiskey's even better.
Ooh, I'll take that too.
Yep.
I love it. Jessi Alexander, thank you so much for being here. It's so nice talking with you.
You're a great interview.
Oh, thank you. And thank you guys for watching. Make sure you stream all of Jessi's music on the iHeartRadio app. And we'll see you guys next time. Bye.
Bye.